seeing is you. I found a message in a bottle, I should read it to you. Sent you a text, you didn't respond, should I repeat it to you? Said I was done dealing with love, but I conceded for you. As I reflect on my reflection, all I'm seeing is you. I found a message in a bottle, I should read it to you. Sent you a text, you didn't respond, should I repeat it to you? Said I was done dealing with love, but I conceded for you. So you had something to tell me, but you didn't want to tell me. You don't want to see me hurt, and I understand it, cause the tension is high and I don't want to make it worse. You cried a lot of tears, but baby I'm all ears. We can't forget the past, but the future ain't even here. Yeah, I put the past in the rear. What's in my cup is making me steer wrong. I'm kicking into a new gear, I'm leaving my peers, I'm something they fear. Yeah, hey, I remember when they tried to shelf me. Shorty, I need your love, come help me. Heard you got something to tell me. As I reflect on my reflection, all I'm seeing is you. I found a message in a bottle, I should read it to you. Sent you a text, you didn't respond, should I repeat it to you? Said I was done dealing with love, but I conceded for you. As I reflect on my reflection, all I'm seeing is you. I found a message in a bottle, I should read it to you. Sent you a text, you didn't respond, should I repeat it to you? Said I was done dealing with love, but I conceded for you. Is everything okay, or is no way? Do you still miss the old days? I prepare for the winter time and the summertime, cause I know it's a cold game. And I've been on that gym time from the logo, I'll be letting it go. I know that I've been in love, so you've been in love, but you gotta show me something. You gotta show me something. Feel like I'm losing. You gotta show me malfunction. Yeah, I can't function. Gotta find it to keep my heart pumping. As I reflect on my reflection, all I'm seeing is you. I found a message in a bottle, I should read it to you. Sent you a text, you didn't respond, should I repeat it to you? Said I was done dealing with love, but I conceded for you. As I reflect on my reflection, all I'm seeing is you. I found a message in a bottle, I should read it to you. Sent you a text, you didn't respond, should I repeat it to you? Said I was done dealing with love, but I conceded for you.
Patrick, I know you're there. Pick up the phone, you bad boy.
Sent you a text, you didn't respond, should I repeat it to you?
This is first and foremost a dope ass platform.
Shout out to Pure Rap Podcast again.
Yeah, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all stay safe out here, man. And y'all, I can see y'all being big in the future, man.
Y'all keep going and shit, stay down.
Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the Pure Rap Podcast. Got me, MCK, and Darneezy. Got a special guest tonight as well. But before we get into that, man, it's been a minute. We're back on the StreamYard.
It's been a
I
minute.
kind of miss it. I'm not gonna lie.
We online, man. We so used to being in person, man. It's crazy.
For real. Man. Yeah, we just recorded an episode last night too, man. Yeah, man. That was a fun one.
Oh yeah, man. Knocking out these videos every week. You know, doing something different, doing little games, doing like a couple reactions. Yeah, man, we switching it up like every week. But I mean, shoot, there's gotta be more interviews on the StreamYard, you know, this coming year. We slowly starting to get back into that again. I mean, shoot.
Yeah, back.
We were just talking about like the longevity we had for like the interviews we had. We were so like consistent. It was crazy.
Yeah. 2023.
Yeah, lined
man,
up.
because like I said, I was downloading a lot of our videos to save them, and I think 2023, man, it was like
2 interviews a week.
It was bro. Yeah, it was damn near like, bro. Sometimes it was like 2 a week. It was like we had at least every month was booked the entire year.
For real.
So
Yeah, it was something.
Well, let's say 4 to 5, each month.
Yeah,
12 months, that's a lot of artists, right?
Crazy consistent.
Like, yeah, we went crazy for a minute.
Yeah, it was like, and it was fun because a lot of people wanted to jump on the show. Like, we didn't really ask a lot of the people like that. Some of them, they was just like, nah, I've been wanting to come on the show for a long time. So
yeah, that's when when you start getting emails and
it was like,
I really appreciate DMs and stuff. Yeah.
Nah, it was mad dope though. But nah, man. I'm good to, see and meet different people online, this 2025, I don't know who could jump on the show these days,
Yeah,
You
honestly, it's
never
all over the
know.
place. Yeah,
Yeah,
So
having Chevy Woods that one time was like, yo, some people they tell me they like, dang man, Chevy Woods, like I listened to that dude
yeah,
in school back in the
right.
day. Like, how you talk to him? It's like, hey
Yeah,
man, you don't
that
never
was dope.
know where life takes you, man. Like you start, talking to people online, start connecting with people. You just never know. They might just
Yeah,
jump on the show, really.
exactly. And speaking of interviews we've done, you know what I mean. We had, our guest, Fly Guy P, aka FGP, now aka FG Prophetic. You know what I mean. There's so many names, bro. Hey, FG Pure
FG
Rap, FG Pure Rap Podcast.
FG
You know what I
FG
mean?
player,
Yeah, you could run off the names, man. But we
FG
interviewed him.
2K player.
That's alumni. You know what I mean? Every time when you get the second interview, that's alumni. You know what I mean? So, we interviewed him back in 2021.
Wow,
That's
man.
like our first. That was when we first started. Actually, that was
Wow.
2021 when we started. So that was like October 2021. So he was one of our like first.
Been about
When
4
we were,
years,
going up the
man.
platform. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And of course, the growth from 2021 to now early 2025. You know what I mean? Of how much music and how much from on both ends, from what we've done, from what he's done. And of course, we're gonna get into all that. But right now, he has a new EP. And the first off, man, the intro song was "Message in a Bottle," by the way, off of his new EP, "Truthfully and Honestly," which the description, you can check it out. All the links are in there: Spotify, Apple Music, his IG, everything. So after the interview, make sure you go click on all that. Go listen to it yourself. It's 5 tracks on the EP, about 12-minute runtime. Very easy listen. You know what I mean? So you don't gotta be like, oh man, I gotta listen to it.
Nah,
And
yeah,
a whole hour. You know what I mean? It's 12 minutes, but you can run
It
it back,
get,
run
it
it
get
back.
to it. You trying to
You
run
know?
it back. You be like, damn, I
Yeah,
want more. That's I
exactly.
like when projects do that. When it's a
Yeah,
short time, it makes you want to run it more and more every time. So
exactly. Because you were like, man, you want the songs longer, but you're like, man,
yeah,
you have to run it
yeah,
back. You know what I mean? Go listen to
yeah.
it again. So I
Yeah,
think it's there's a little formula in that, the psychology behind it. But
real.
but yeah, this one's dope because he's coming with a new sound, that he does so well that it makes it feel like it's not even something that he's never done before. You know what I mean? So, also, yeah, he released on February 28th. So this is very recent, which was a Friday, I believe, end of the month. So end of the month in February, new EP coming in on March. We immediately had to get this interview set, man. So without further ado, man, let's bring up our special guest. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How you
Yeah.
guys doing?
FGP in the building.
Yeah, let's go, man. It's been a long time coming, man.
For real.
Yes.
He said 20. It been like 4 some years. Man.
Yeah, 2021 is crazy. 21.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't
We
even
was
know.
in the midst of the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
the 2K days.
The
Man.
2K days. I was just talking about that. I was like, dang, that's when I first
Yeah.
met SGP.
Yeah.
Like in the 2K days. That's when I was on a heavy at that time. COVID.
Yeah, everybody was in the house.
That was funny though. Create our players and all that, doing the blacktop or whatever. We were playing
we had the Pro-Am. We had the Pro-Am 5v5, the Pro-Am 3v3.
The rec.
Yeah, the rec. Yeah.
The rec, all that.
And then we had the Madden.
Oh yeah, the league.
Yeah, we had Madden
Oh,
going.
y'all was on Madden too.
But
Dang.
I know that don't last long for
yeah.
yeah.
Rules in the in the league like frustrated me, so I just like dipped out. I was like, bro, I got swooped out of that win.
Yeah.
We had the we had forced
That's
event.
the craziest story.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, those were some fun times, man. I guess because I don't even know, like it was, the party chats, PS5, everything like that. I don't even have my PS5 with me. You still be on the 2K like that, like the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
How
about
was
to
it?
ask. I was like, yeah, is bro still on
Yeah.
like 2K and all that? Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I even on my page on like my reels, I have a video that I put on there from like my first music video.
Oh, the homebody one.
Yeah, when I matched
Yeah,
up like 2K clips with Homebody and I put them
yeah.
on one video on my reels, and that was like my highlights from last 2K. So 2K24. But on 2K25, yeah, I played that game all the time, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
need to get
Dez
my
too.
yeah. Oh, he does be on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Des
Yeah,
be
shout out to
still
Des,
on
man.
it. What y'all be
yeah.
playing Madden too, or it's just 2K, or like what do y'all else be y'all be playing?
So Dez and X are really on like a they're like boycotting Madden. So they don't play Madden. Even when it went on sale, it was on sale for like
I
What
love
the
to hear
heck?
it.
because I
That's
noticed
So,
normally
funny.
it's like $70 for a new game. It went on
Oh,
sale, I think, for like 50 or like $45. So I bought it when it went, down that low. It went down lower to like $30,
oh wow.
and Xavier got it, but Darian didn't. So, but they
yeah.
don't want to play it. But college
So
Hey, I
football,
don't
they'll
blame
play
him, bro.
that.
that was the
Oh
biggest
yeah,
game. Yeah, I don't. What's
Yeah,
the logic of why they don't want to play Madden? It's because it
bro.
was.
Because they don't. Bro, Madden is just like, bro.
It
I
just
ain't gonna.
never changed. It's all the same, or what?
I'll put it like this, bro. But until the pandemic, I didn't play Madden. The last Madden I played was Madden 13
yeah.
with Calvin Johnson on the cover. I didn't play Madden at all
Dang.
for like literally
Yeah, that's
years,
any.
bro.
Yeah. Oh, he remember
Yeah,
the
the only
cover.
reason I played it again was because we were doing, the pandemic. Everyone's on the party chat. They want to do a league. Okay,
Yeah.
fine, I'll get it. It took a minute for me to do it. I couldn't stand Madden, bro. Like, and nothing changes. It just feels like it just felt like I was just buying the same game after a while. You know what I mean? It just got tired. And then that's the one game in life that actually gets me like pissed off. So I stopped playing. There's no game that gets me under my skin in St. Madden. So I was like, I'm done. No, like I was damn near like be ready to break controllers off of this game, bro.
Man,
So I don't blame them for boycotting.
yeah, they just wanted something new, and I don't blame them either. But the mode that we had the most fun on was like franchise, obviously, but
Yeah.
then like where we control our whole team, we like draft and stuff like that. But they got like the
Yeah, that one's
superstar
fun.
mode where you basically like make your own player that plays a certain position, and then you go to this other field where it's like you and three of your friends or two of your friends versus other people. So it's like the park on 2K or like 3v3
Oh yeah,
Pro-Am,
that's
but you're
right.
doing it with your own created players for football. And we used to kill people on there. Like I'll be playing quarterback, X the running back, there's the receiver, but they will both go out and run routes.
Yeah,
And bro, we'll be like, I'll like throw it to one of them, they'll pitch it back,
yeah,
and I'll throw it to Dez for a deep bomb. Like it was all kinds of crazy stuff, but I miss that. But I don't blame them for not wanting to play it either. So
yeah. And that's crazy. You said 70 games are $75.
70 for like $59.99.
Taxing, man. They taxing.
Yeah. Nowadays, man, I swear games used to be like way cheaper back then, but I don't know how it
Yeah,
is,
but I
man.
guess but I think
With the
what's because now
tariffs
they do like
now and all
the
that,
you
Yeah,
games
stupid.
about to go up again.
it's because like I remember when my dad would get games, they were $60, and so they went up for the most part only $10.
Oh,
Yeah,
But they did that when they dropped the PS5 and the Xbox Series S because
yeah,
it's like way better software in there. So they're like, oh, we're gonna bump up the prices, and then people were like, bro, what the hell? $70 so expensive. I'm like,
yeah,
yeah. But
yeah,
$60 is
sometimes, but
expensive. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. 60 was still expensive to me,
And then
yeah.
bro.
I'm
I thought
also
it was
like,
40.
depending on like what kind of games
Right?
you play, you're not gonna be buying games all year. You're only really gonna
Yeah,
buy them like for 2K. It comes out like every September. So if
yeah,
you want to make like 3 builds or something, that's not that expensive, and then you just
yeah,
use them for the whole year. You just get the game again in September, so
yeah.
it's like
And a lot of these games
not
update
much.
itself too. Like
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you're not wrong. You're not wrong about that. Even like some of the games that like you have like you know, you buy that first, and then it's like you know, like say, I don't know, what's one of them like open world games? Like you have like
like Spider-Man.
yeah, like you had downloadable content, and then all of a sudden you have like a new like, you know, mode, like or another map that you can do later on or something like that. So it'd be worth it though. Like I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not worth it. Like some of the games would be like, I'm like, especially when you finish, you're like, damn,
right? Yeah,
I want more. You know what I mean?
I've been getting into more games like that though too, and I think with the sports ones, they drop every year because every year is like a new season almost.
Yeah, they have to. It's new rosters,
much,
you know. Yeah.
For like games like Ghost of Tsushima or Elden Ring or something like that, you just drop one big game and then you just play it, and then you can replay it, but they don't have to drop every year, you know.
Yeah.
So
I like to always like the open world games better. But you think one day they will ever come where it's like say Madden, like they don't drop another one, they just like it's just a Madden. Like one day technology would be good with like they could just update the rosters as the game goes and like everything, you know. You think it would ever be like that one day?
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
I don't know when.
Yeah, it'll be a minute.
I feel like marketing, they gotta make money still every year.
Yeah.
So they like,
exactly.
I don't think they'll make any money off of that if they just do it that way.
That's right.
That's a great point.
You're right.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, if you just update it, they're not gonna make another $70 another year. Another year. So.
Yeah,
no, that's a great point.
That's where the marketing comes in.
Yeah, damn, you're right.
That's a big part of why you know, they keep dropping them. Yeah, they just want to make more money.
Facts.
Yeah, just like the new iPhone, bro. It comes out every October,
right?
Yeah, it's the same phone, bro. Same thing. It's just
with a few tweaks, mainly camera stuff. You know what I mean? Be like camera, battery life, all that.
Battery life, bro. Your battery life dies in like 5 years, 4 years, 3 years. Like,
man.
Nah, but let's get into it first, man. We're since it's been a minute, you know, we're gonna start with our rapid fire and ask you a few different questions. You know what I mean? If you remember from the if you remember from the first time.
He remember. He's like, yeah. Oh shoot!
All right, let's get into it. All righty. So my first question, you know what I mean? I'm wearing a hat right now. You know, it's an NBA question.
Oh my god, he going crazy.
Early NBA final predictions.
Oh Lord.
Sorry.
All right. All right. I will say the Nuggets and either the Nuggets and either Cleveland or Boston again.
Yeah, Cleveland's going crazy this season.
Yeah. And if it's funny, okay.
You
so
mean yeah?
I mean, are they playoff contenders like that? That's all I'm saying.
No, that's a good point. Like they could be regular season demons and then get in the playoffs, but they don't have like what it takes to keep it up.
That's
and Boston is a 7. Boston knows how to play those 7 games. You know, what I mean?
They're accustomed to. They've been there before.
Yeah, Boston's had a good team for a while, but it just took them like some years and experience to get to a point where they went to win a championship because they kept Tatum and they kept Brown and everything. But I also say Nuggets just because I want Russell Westbrook to win one at least.
That'd be fire. And Nuggets, I mean, you can never count out the Nuggets in the West too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, especially any team with Jokic on it, like
right. Yeah.
So. But yeah, Westbrook's been balling on that team too. Like, man, I can't stand. And I know for sure you can, but I can't stand Westbrook hate, bro. Like, it's so uncalled for, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Westbrook hate.
It's like it's super uncalled for, bro. For no reason too. Like
for nothing.
Like, bro didn't even deserve like any of this.
Nah, bro. Bro was ill on OK though. He was ill. Okay.
Oh man.
He was
he was. Yeah, but he went to the Lakers. It was like.
Bro, but that's not even on him though. Like,
he was like a scapegoat.
You know, exactly. You know, it's not a player when they go to the next team and then they're balling out on the other
team.
Yeah. You clearly know he wasn't the issue then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could see if he was on the Nuggets later, the Clippers after, and then things weren't working out. Then it's like, okay, maybe it's time. You know, Westbrook's not. You know, but it's like once you leave a team, they try to blame you for it, and then you go to the next team, you go to Clippers, and you're
And you ball
you know
out.
you're doing what you're
Yeah.
doing. Then you go to the Nuggets, going crazy again. It's like, what does that say? You know, all that meant an apology.
Man,
everyone watching who was a Westbrook hater. You know
The
what
Westbrook
I mean?
haters out there.
Yeah, the Westbrook haters worldwide, man. All right. My next question is actually, I agree with the NBA one though. Besides the Nuggets,
yeah.
I think it'll be Cavs or Boston on the East. So,
Mhm.
Next one: control all the elements or control time.
This is rapid fire, so I gotta answer quick. I'll
No, you
say
ain't gotta.
elements.
You
I'll
can
say
take your time.
elements.
Ain't nobody ever answer quick on these questions, right?
For real, they get
Yeah.
starstruck on everyone. They be like, "Ooh."
I say elements because I've seen too many like mishaps on movies where people think that they could do what's best for the world when they control time, and they always end up screwing it up. So
Damn, aka the Flash.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't want, I don't like that this happened. I'm gonna go in the past and change it, and then it like affects the future, and then
Oh,
they
yeah.
go to the future and see themselves in the future, and they're not where they want to be,
Yeah,
and then they try to go to the present to change. It's weird.
yeah,
So
Yeah, it's like
let-
that. Yeah, it's like that movie Click. Yeah,
Mhm.
like with
Yep.
Adam Sandler.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
concept. Yeah, we was just talking about that.
You know, because I think with that, me and Darnell talking about, and I asked Darnell, it's like, do you like be? And I told him to be honest. Like, if you were able to control time, do you feel like you would abuse that power? And he said, yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us would. You know what I mean? Like, if you had the power to control time, bro, we would abuse it. Let's be honest. You know,
Yeah.
it's a difficult thing not to be able to be like, damn, you're telling me I couldn't. You know, you basically could, bro. That's too much power. You could do anything, really. Like,
Exactly.
so that's pretty crazy. I'm gonna put that man Christopher Columbus in the chokehold.
Stupid. Christopher Columbus.
I'm gonna be like, nah, that'd be crazy. They go to Abraham Lincoln and be like, hey, behind you.
Behind you.
Nah, that's crazy.
This is wild.
Nah,
Like, Harriet Tubman is over here.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like you cannot. Some of these people, you cannot get people this because they would end up doing something.
Yeah, they be doing some wild stuff.
Like, all right. Speaking of Harriet Tubman, I guess meet your ancestors or your great.
Hey, that's a good segue though.
It's a good segue.
Why? Why did I say
I don't even know if that's a good. I don't even know if that's good or bad, but
Bro,
it just worked out that way, I guess.
That
but,
literally just jumped the gun. That just went over my head. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Hey, my segue game be on point, bro. All right. Meet your ancestors or your great grandchildren. So kind of like another control time type of question, I guess you could say. But yeah, this is great. So this is
great.
I say great grandchildren because with my descent, if I go back to be my ancestors, that would probably be depressing. To see them in the state that they're in, because I was born in Mississippi too, so like I would probably be back in Mississippi most likely where stuff was bad, and I don't really want to see that. But great grandchildren, like they'll get to see the person who like started it, and then I might get to see like some of my lineage down the line all the way till I see myself. And so I think that would be cool to see where they end up and what kind of advice I could give them.
Yeah, and you get to kind of get to see where your family name is at.
Yeah, yep.
Years down the line, you know what I mean? So
because I know by then, like somebody's gonna have done something great.
Yeah, right.
So
it's like someone had to have done something. Yeah,
and then imagine like all of them did. I'll be like, dang, bro, what the?
That would be crazy. Yeah, that would be wild. That was a good answer though. And our last rapid fire question, if this is the one I think we asked Chevy Woods. If you are sitting at a bench at the park and one person comes over and sits next to you for a conversation, who would you like that person to be? And it could be dead or alive. Deep question.
Dang. I don't know. Maybe my dad's dad because I didn't get to meet him. So I was born in '99 and he passed away in '98.
Oh
So it would be cool, I think, to meet him. I was thinking Neil deGrasse Tyson, but bro would yap, and I don't. It would be cool, but like it wouldn't. I kind of want to talk about myself and like how I am as a person.
Yeah.
And I don't connect with Neil deGrasse Tyson enough to get answers back that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
gonna
don't
be
want to
like,
talk
well, you
about
see, like the
space relativity
planets
and
when they
stuff.
align.
Yeah,
It channels your inner being, right? That's
I
yourself.
mean, like
Now I'm like, all
that's
right, bro.
cool, bro. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, I just said I got trauma.
Yeah. It's like, bro, we just at the park, like relax.
Right.
He said we just at the park.
Literally.
Yeah, I feel you though. That's
Probably-
a good answer.
Probably him or my mom. Actually,
Okay.
I did not spend a lot of time with my mom.
Yeah.
Even though I talked to her a lot, I didn't spend a lot of time with her.
Yeah. To actually just have like a sit down, like
Yeah.
in a situation like that where it's just one-on-one conversation. Like,
Yeah, just catch up. Like she does it. Like she don't even know what kind of food I like eating on a daily type stuff.
Yeah.
So like little small stuff like that.
Yeah. Just kind of get to know each other in a better light.
Yeah.
Do you guys
I'm
live in the
older
same
now.
city? Or
No, she's back in Mississippi.
Oh,
But I think the
different
last
state.
time I seen her was like 2020. I think.
Oh wow.
And I talked to her on the phone and stuff, but I left from living with her when I was 9. So from 9 all the way up until now, it's like I'm a whole different person. And I still talk to her and keep her like up to date, but like, what good does that do? You know,
It's not
So
the
y'all
same
haven't-
from if you were like in person.
Y'all haven't seen in
Yeah.
person, yeah. That short,
Yeah.
like,
You
that
ever plan
long
on
period of
like taking
time.
a trip back out to Mississippi?
yeah. In May, I'm gonna go out there because the brother under me. So my mom had 3 boys. So the one that's under me, he's 18. He's gonna graduate high school.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna actually he might be 19, but he's gonna graduate high school in May. So I'm gonna go for the graduation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shoot, that might be a time where it's like pull
Yeah.
mom to the side.
Reconnect,
You could just
reconnect
have some,
again.
little one-on-one time. You know what I mean?
Bonding
Yeah.
time, you know.
Yeah,
That's a
Now,
good answer. Good answer.
Brad to get sad a little bit.
yeah, hey, you could just be truthful and honest.
Yeah,
Just like your EP. You feel me?
Truthfully and honestly,
Yeah.
I got mom issues.
segue crazy.
I
Truthfully
told
and
you,
honest.
this thing say I'm a philanthropist down here, bruh.
Yeah, for
On
real.
all things spooky.
Yeah, all things. Facts, man. If people don't know about that Swookie Nation, man. But yeah, let's get into your EP, man. So before we get into it, I was literally about to just read off your damn EP description, bro. First off, did you write that? You come up with that?
Shout out to Chat GPT.
Yeah.
It's funny though because
That's funny.
I
That's
just
funny.
like
GPT though,
I
man.
started to
Yeah.
write. I started to write a description to describe my description. So it's like I was explaining to Chat GPT the vibe of my album or my EP,
Yeah.
just for it to give me like a more official description of it. So I was saying like, I have this EP called Truthfully and Honestly with the vibes of yada yada yada. It has like 808s, but like a good poppy vibe, like you're doing this and this and that, and then it just typed it out longer.
I mean, you used ChatGPT the right way.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because that's how you use it. Really, it's like you trained it to come up with a response that is what you wanted. Like you fed it the actual information.
Exactly.
And, a lot of people use ChatGPT. It's like, hey, just give me this. It's like, nah, bro, you gotta you did it the right way.
Do you see it on Spotify or is it only on Apple Music when you see
It's on
what are you talking about?
the description.
Yeah, the description.
It's on SoundCloud, I believe.
Oh, on SoundCloud.
Yeah. I just took it from your Instagram. Your Instagram.
Oh
post.
yeah, that too. It's under that post on Instagram. I was trying to I was trying to figure out how I could do it for Apple Music. I might have to like add it under credits or something.
Yeah, that's why I
But
was like looking for the credits. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
I might try to do that because I want to
Yeah.
put it on like as many in as many places as I can.
Yeah.
It's a good description.
Yeah, no, that's a good description. I was reading and I was like, damn, I had to read this. I wasn't going to too until I read it, and I was like, yo,
Oh
let me
yeah,
read
now I
this off
see
real
it because
quick.
I was like, oh, I'm trying to catch up
Yeah.
what y'all was seeing. I was like, oh, okay, I see it.
So listen to this, Darnell. This is the EP description.
EP
Okay.
description.
Let me put the Truthfully and Honestly EP, so people could see that. Oh shoot, what am I messing up? Truthfully and Honestly is an immersive sonic journey that blends the pulse of pop with alternative textures, all wrapped in a smooth late night ambiance. Fly Guy P crafts a unique experience with deep, rumbly 808s that anchor each track, while shimmering synths and melodic progressions give off an atmospheric glow like cruising through a neon lit cityscape at midnight. Damn. This EP balances upbeat rhythms with mellow undertones, capturing moments of introspection, ambition, and raw emotion. Whether you are vibing out solo or coasting through the city with the windows down, Truthfully and Honestly sets the perfect mood for both movement and reflection. Let the music speak truthfully and honestly.
Yo, that's that's hard. That's hard
bro.
for real. That's
Hey,
fire.
man.
Cause like that's hard because it's like that's how I felt when I was listening to it. Like I felt like I was like all it was saying. Like it's a smooth vibe. It's catchy. I played in my whip like easy. I mean, just driving to work and that I could play the whole thing. And yeah, you could just vibe to it really. You know what I mean?
Thank you, bro.
And you know, I'm not just saying it just because I'm saying it because you're on the show. Now I'm saying it because like, you know, I'm actually listening to it. I'm actually like, and I was telling you, like, I think, oh yeah, off the camera, I was like, yeah, like Message in the Bottle was like, that was the one for me. I was like, oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one that's getting me. I feel like I listen to it all the time, but I was like, this is the one. This is the one I like. I play it all the time. I like the catchy melodies, the hooks. I think that's what grabs my attention.
Yeah.
If people didn't listen to the project, I feel like
low key Message in a Bottle. It's funny because both of the songs that you guys like, I think the most are the song. They're like debatable for the songs that started it all. Because
dang,
bro, I swear you sent me Hold On before.
Yeah, I might have
because I was like, this sounds too familiar. I'm like, I felt like I heard this before.
Because literally, like for you, Darnell, Message in a Bottle, that was the first song out of that like style that I made where I was like, oh dang, like this is fire. Like I could make more songs like this. Like I want to make more songs like this. So it, like sparked my motivation to keep doing songs of that style.
Yeah.
But then Hold On was like the first one that I made like out of all 5 of those.
Oh, wow.
So it was like, dang, that was a good song too, though. But it was just like the very first one. And Message in the Bottle, I felt was like the best one.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Nah, that's like my. Yeah, I was telling Brian, like I didn't even know he was gonna put that as the intro, but like, you know, usually I'll do a recommendation. I'll be like, yeah, you know, why don't you put this one? But I guess we like the same song. I was like, oh shoot, like put that joint on there, like, cause that was the one I was catching me. I was telling him off camera, like, you know, I'm vibing to work. I was like, you know, I'm going through the catalog again, and you know, and I was listening to it, and like I see myself like singing the cadence of the record without. I was like, oh, I didn't have the music in my ear, but I catch myself. I still like catch myself hearing it without listening to it in my earpods. I'm like I'm singing the hook, like I'm just like mumbling and stuff. I'm like, it's just you know, I like records like that because I get hooked on it.
Yeah,
throughout the whole day, I start just saying it.
That's why they call it a hook.
Yeah.
That damn.
Hey, for real though. That's how they call it a hook.
Yeah,
you gravitated back.
Again. Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that was one of the ones though.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was telling you. FG2, I think, when I saw the Apple Music, like it's one of those things, like, or even like I was saying in the intro too. It's like, you know, obviously, opposed to what you normally, will put out in your style. It's like, I mean, even this is not like too far off. It's still you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
100%. Like even with the music you make, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like with this one, it's like if you were to show someone this, they wouldn't, and you didn't say anything about this kind of being different or new to you or different approach or experimenting in a way, and people would have already assumed that like, oh, this man has been doing this, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that's true. I showed my coworkers this project. Like I sent it to them when it released. And I don't even know if you guys noticed, but like I didn't cuss in any of the songs either. So that's also why I shared it with my coworkers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did notice that too.
Yeah.
I think I realized I was like, yeah, there's like no cousin like from your previous tracks. It's like
Yeah.
he went a different lane. I think he's trying to give a different audience to come out and be like, oh, I like that.
Yep.
Let me listen to like FGP's like catalog now.
Yeah.
Like, so you were trying to get more of a different like audience, right?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Because I think in 2021 that was like when I released like one of my first song. Well, my first song that I was like cussing in. So it took all the way till 2021, but I started recording in 2016. So I didn't even want to say bad words, and then I had said them in some songs, but then I released one. It's this song called R&R on SoundCloud, but that was the first one. But I'm like, okay, I know how to rap without cussing because I feel like cussing is a good way to get energy out, but it's not necessary. Like you can
There's words out there.
Not say bad words.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like you said, I wanted to like reach another audience, and I just wanted people to more so focus on like the feeling that you get from what I'm talking about, even if you don't directly like relate to it, but just like, okay, he sounds sad, and like I could hear him giving out these messages. Obviously, he was going through something. Just listen to that. You don't got to get your ears pierced by hearing like a bad word out the blue. So
yeah, like you said, the raw emotion. Like, I think that's a big thing with listening to music, though. Like, even while I think some, like we were talking about before, if you're talking about K-pop, different things like that, like music is always a universal language. You don't have to understand what somebody's saying, but if you could invoke that emotion, you could feel it in someone's voice, the energy of the beat, the tempo, whatever, like the cadence, whatever it is. It's like you could feel all that stuff. You know what I mean? No matter what it is. So people 100% will feel it. Like especially listen to this project.
I didn't cry to some of those songs.
Yeah. Oh, you creating them or
no? Like while listening to them.
Oh, I listened to them. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. No, I mean, there's a lot of emotion. Like, I think a lot of people are going to relate to it if it's like, a relationship. Friendships, family. Like, I think, you could grab different avenues to that, Somebody's going to feel something, in those 4 songs. For sure.
Just gotta just listen to what I'm saying, and then some of the stuff will like hit you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know,
vulnerability is everything to me in music. People could be tapped into that.
Because even one of the first things that like comes to my mind is like to quote "Message in a Bottle." In the hook, I said, "Sent you a text, you didn't respond. Should I repeat it to you?" Because it's like a stigma with double texting somebody. It's like, oh no, just send the one message and then wait. Like you don't want to seem like you're pressing them by sending another message. So I'm like,
the double message.
I sent you this message, like you didn't respond. Should I say the same thing? Like, should I double down? Like, so you can see it again?
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just like a real experience. Like, I feel like a lot of people have dealt with because
100%.
you get in your head and it's like,
you
got this message you want to get across to somebody. It's like, I just want acknowledgement.
Yeah. They're gonna ignore the message, or they're gonna just see it and just
But Message in a Bottle is such a good like title for that song. Just in general, what a message in a bottle is, what I mean?
Yeah.
Sending it, putting in it's gonna get lost, you know what I mean? Maybe eventually someone will end up getting that bottle, but it's like that it's just a perfect analogy.
And then you drop it in like the month of February, which is like Valentine's Day. So it's like it's like the whole love, friendship, breakup, all this stuff. Like it's crazy.
That's
Like,
perfect though,
yeah.
because there's so many meanings to a message in a bottle. Like MCK said, it's like, okay, you write a message, you put it in there. First of all, your message is bottled up. When things are bottled up,
Yeah. Damn.
they're
That's a good one.
suppressed, and
Yeah.
it's just like harder to deal with when they're bottled up. Then you send them to the person, then they could get lost. And then you're hoping it gets to the right person.
Right.
Then they read your message, and it's like, are they going to send you another message?
Yeah.
Or, they seen your message. So it's like, oh, should I repeat it to you? I'm going to throw another bottle in there.
Yeah.
But
facts.
it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Wow.
Yeah. So I got to ask too, we're gonna go over a little bit of like different things as far as like producers, the feature on there as well. But let's start with the name. Like, what made you come up with the name for the EP? The concept of the EP, and then sticking down to 5 tracks.
Okay, so what helped me come up with the name, or made me choose that name, was really just listening to the songs, and more so listening to the last one. I was trying to pick a line, because usually for projects, I'll try to choose a name that just stands out, but is also like mellow, cool vibes. Kind of like subliminal, like, oh, what does he mean by that? Right?
Yeah.
That always looks cool. So then I was thinking of lines that like stuck out to me that could, meet that requirement. So truthfully and honestly is literally, those are the last 3 words that I say on the whole EP. Like, you listen to all the songs. The first line is not, I didn't even say it, but it's like, you can pretend that you don't want me. The last line is, I don't want to think about it, truthfully and honestly. And so I'm like, fuck, what I was going through emotionally, that was true. It's like, I don't want to think about it, truthfully and honestly. Like, I just wish I could get it out of my head, but I can't. And so I'm like, damn, all of these songs are, hinting to that. And so I was like, okay, well, truthfully and honestly, and it's something that you can say too, just in general. You could start sentences off like that, end sentences off like that, whatever. It could become a new thing. What made me choose the songs, or like, I guess put it together how I did, was just all the songs are like the same vibe. 3 of the 5 songs where it's just me were all produced like by the same person. And the other 2 songs were also pop, but like by different people.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, I have ownership of these beats, so these 3 with me on it. And then I know the feature, Zeno, I know he has ownership for the 2 beats that he used, because he helped make one of them. So I'm like, okay, well, that's 5 songs right there. They're all the same vibe. I'm like, I could just drop these like as a little project.
Yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just do that. But yeah, was there what was the third question, or did I answer it already? I'm sorry.
Now you actually answered the production and the features all in one.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you answered
all
both
in
of them.
one.
Yeah.
I got lost. 3 different questions going on.
Yeah, and he's a dope artist too, because like, listen to that, like, he has that voice, you know what I mean? Like,
bro, yeah.
Yeah.
Zeno is one of my favorite, like, being in the underground scene, or like as an artist throughout the years, I have artists that I like respect, but artists that I like. So I respect them because I've either like done songs with them, or I've talked to them a little bit or whatever, right? And I like their songs, but I don't like everybody's songs.
Yeah.
Zeno is one of the people that I met in a weird circumstance where I thought it was like problems almost at first. I wasn't going to do shit. But like, I messaged him, like confronting him about something, right? Music related. Not even knowing the dude. But throughout the years, I was listening to his music, and I seen his growth. and then we did songs together, and we had like little conversations. And I'm like, I think we complement each other's voices really well, and I like doing songs with this dude. Plus, he makes fire songs, and he's like consistent. So
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, he's somebody that I respect too. But it's always fun when I make songs with him.
Okay. Damn, that's crazy. So it started off kind of like random and then just
Yeah.
and then built into actually a good like music relationship.
In 2019, that's when I had met him.
Okay.
Because I got this song called Till I Die. It's like my second biggest song on
This
Apple
one with
Music.
Sofago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, me and Zeno, he went under a different name by then. He was like, I think his name then was like DKB or like DKB Zeno or something like that.
Okay.
But basically, I got that Till I Die song, and I got it was an open verse. So I got it and I dropped a song to it, and he got it and dropped a song to it.
Oh,
and
dang.
I was like, wait, how does he have the same open?
Yeah.
But Fago probably sent it to him too, whether it was by accident or not. But either way, he got that one and I had it too. And I was like, wait, how do you have this song? That was like the first message I sent him. And then we were like talking about that, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, I stayed like to listen to more of his stuff. And it grew from there.
Damn, that's crazy how things kind of work out, you know?
yeah, literally.
Because then it's like, if that never happened to you, probably wouldn't even have him on your project right now, you know?
Yeah.
All those little things that, you know, spark, you know, how things happen.
And he's evolved too, which is cool.
That's dope to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you decide also, like, you know, creating this EP, or even like you said, you know, creating the song like Hold On, a message about, like, what made you decide to go in this direction opposed to, you know, what you would normally do?
Really just like my life, honestly. It's like what was going on at the time. I usually like making music about like being in your feelings, just kind of like dealing with sad emotions or like confusion with like things happening in life. And at that time, like, I wouldn't even say stuff was bad. Like with me and my girlfriend, it was like regular. It was like actually good. But I was like, I just want to make like sad songs. Like I want to make songs to this vibe. When I listen to the beats, you know, the first things that come to my head are like, you know, sweet thoughts and like sad feelings. Yeah. So I just built on that, and I just start going that way, and I, you know, cover all those bases, and then the song's done. Then I listen to more beats, and you know, it's that same pattern. It's kind of like indirectly. Well, I wouldn't even say indirectly, but like talking to somebody basically through the song.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Honestly, that could be the down there part 2, sweet thoughts and sad feelings.
Yeah. It's funny. I was
keep the you know, like a series, you know, going.
Yeah,
a series of that. Yep.
I just actually like took a screenshot. Like I can make another project that's like a part 2 of this and call it It's Okay, I'm Okay. Basically saying like, you know, you don't gotta really worry about what I'm dealing with right now. Like I'm all right.
Yeah.
When really I'm not all right. But
I'm okay. You know it ain't okay.
It's okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even I like that too, like kind of what you're saying with just the titles, like of the songs, like how you want something that's like capture someone's attention, like, oh, like, you know, like you said, it got multiple meanings. Like, what is he talking about in this song? Let me click on it and go listen and check it out. Like you said, like I'm okay, it's okay. Like that's just like one of those, like it's so simple, only a few words,
right.
You know what I mean? Very short, straight to the point, but it's also like the meaning behind it. So many people could be like, damn, I get what I get what he's talking about. Like, you know, I feel that. So on a different type of level.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna start working on that for sure.
Yeah, how does like you say you send your music to your coworkers, like how much like good feedback have you been getting from like, you know, putting out this project?
I've been getting a lot of good feedback. Mostly from you guys, from people who, you know, just like follow me on Instagram, they'll like it, whatever. Because I know that is like a completely different vibe from stuff that I've dropped. I know I've previewed like random stuff before too, but like this is like my first official of these like completely different style songs. But at work, people are surprised because it just gives them like another side of me to learn. So they're like hearing my singing voice, hearing me feel comfortable and stuff. And then they're also hearing me like talk about my life. So the main doctor, you know, he was like playing some of my songs in the meeting today. He's like, "Oh, you guys hear Patrick's songs?" And then, you know, the
Damn,
rest of
that's
my
dope.
coworkers, they're
Yeah.
saying like that they like the songs, they're really good. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, you know, you never know, you're gonna keep up the music thing. One day you might get an award or something." I'm like, that would be cool, but that would be so
Facts,
random.
Yeah.
But
But that's how it starts,
yeah.
man. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
really never
because
know.
yeah, you know you're basically trying to reach different avenues of the music. You know,
Yep.
you can make songs that are, you know, turn up songs. You know, you could cuss and then you could go in a different avenue of your catalog, and it's like I can make love songs, I can make sad songs, I can make depressive songs, and
Yeah.
it's like it's for everybody. It's no cussing, it's for
Yeah.
kids. Like little kids can listen to this and be like, oh dang, like these is cool songs. Like
Yep.
I
Yeah.
think like TikTok is something crazy because like, you know, you can put certain songs on and like some people from out of
Yeah.
like, different countries, they be like, oh, like they playing your music. It's crazy how that works.
Yeah.
With TikTok and stuff like that. So
That's and songs be blowing up off of TikTok too. Like,
yeah,
I can see records like this like doing that too. You know what I mean? If you put some like snippets on there, like I can see
yeah,
that happening
TikTok
too.
be the
Like,
little wave.
especially message in a bottle. Like I can
Yeah.
definitely see that.
Nah, and then they, you know, people doing dances and all that. Like, it's
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Just
I
like
can see like a little video of like somebody doing like little snippets of like.
Would you say in your Instagram thing was you could do your best white girl dances to it, or what is
Yeah. Bust out your best white girl dances.
Yeah.
It's true, but I think that's cool too. Like, I was thinking of it like the same way like Shadur, he dropped his song Perfect Timing, right? You could hear that he was cussing in the song, but he didn't drop that.
Yeah, Shadur. Yeah,
I didn't even know he made music, bro.
Yeah,
yeah,
the
he got
perfect
a song.
timing.
Yeah, you hold your watch up, bro.
Yeah, rolling. It's like watch up.
A little touch watch.
He
got the little G shot.
Yeah,
got the little G Apple Watches, G shots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like stuff like that.
But he dropped the song, his Perfect Timing song. If you listen to it, he like cut out a couple parts where he had cussed, but you start thinking about the commercial aspect of it. You could play that song for Super Bowl halftime, for commercial breaks, ads, because there's no cussing.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, well, I'm making like pop songs. You know, pop is usually for like, well, stereotypically it's for like a certain group of people.
Yeah.
But it's not limited to anybody. So if all the songs are clean, you can play them at work. You can play them in front of the kids. Like, you can listen to them anywhere. And you don't got to like skip over songs or nothing like that because I said something. Like, the craziest thing I said was I said ho in one of the songs.
Yeah.
But nothing else.
That's just the emotion. Like, you
yeah,
know what I mean? You could send these records. I feel like you could send these records to like, you know, stuff like that. Like, you know, try to see like, you know, email these records out to see like, you know, like it's like a, you know, fishing line. Like, see who's gonna, you know, like
gravitate.
You know,
I mean,
could hook on to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, for two like movie, you know, people do movies, etc. So it's like shit, commercials, like see where these records can end up going to, you know what I mean? Because like you said, it's not cursing, it's a vibe. You know, there's the emotion to it, like it's catchy, you know what I mean? You can see songs like that playing everywhere. And I think that's the thing with pop records too. Like, people could say what they want, but there's always that formula with music that could be, you know, I think people will probably use the term like, you know, things could be generic or whatever it is, but it's like those are the songs that catch on no matter what, right? You hear them at Target, you hear them when you walk through the stores, you know, it's like, you know, you can say what you want, but it's like there's a formula to it, you know what I mean? You know, I don't have that formula whatsoever, but sometimes I've been thinking about that lately though too, even with my own, like when I write stuff down, I'm like, I'm starting to kind of understand it more, like on the songwriting aspect. I'm like, okay, the days of like going deeply. Oh damn, what happened to this man?
Oh, he froze. He had froze.
Oh, he froze. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like even just like thinking, I'm like, damn, like it's a time and place for everything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like so.
You could
but,
you
yeah.
could you could do what Kendrick did and just start rapping on like you could do your same style, but on maybe beats that people could do like all these dances to or whatever, but then just throw like
Yeah.
a really catchy hook on it or like say goofy
Yeah,
stuff because Kendrick just be
that's a
saying
good
goofy
point.
stuff.
Yeah,
He says a lot of
yeah,
goofy
but it's
stuff.
smart
Like,
though. Like he just like
yeah,
I'll put everything in my verses, but the hooks I'll just
yeah.
yeah. There you go. This man.
Like, bro would be like, he'll just say something like, what is it, the braids? Like, that's stupid. But
No,
like,
we're not gonna get into this, bro. We're not
Yeah.
gonna get into this on this episode, bro.
Yeah.
If
But
we start talking about
it
if we
just
start
catches
talking
your
about that,
ears, basically.
yeah, I
So
get
you
you.
can
But
do
if we
that.
start talking about Drake and get you right now, bro, nah, this is gonna be like
Nah,
another
yeah.
hour.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
This EP reminded me in the sense of like just being all clean and just about like things that are happening. Wait, what the heck? What am I talking about? The album being clean and just about life, but like good vibes. I had to rephrase that. I had
Yeah.
another album or EP that was the same way. I think it was like maybe 5 or 6 songs again, where I did the same thing.
Yeah, this man going out. This man
Darneezy.
going out like the Dallas Mavericks.
Bro. Well, just dropping like flies.
For real.
Man, but I had this friend and he was telling me that he really liked my music, but he really liked that other EP that I did. It's called Lead the Way.
Mm-hmm.
He really liked it because I wasn't cussing in it. So he literally sent me a video where he's like driving this van. It was like a church van or something because it had a bunch of seats in the back. And it was a bunch of kids in there. I think he was like riding with his family or something. Yeah. But he was playing one of the songs from that album. And he was saying that like he could play it for them because there wasn't anything, crazy being said or whatever. So I'm like, dang, I was randomly just thinking about that at that point. I'm like, I could go back in and like punch in on a couple of lines, like tweak them to just drop out the curse word.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole song is now clean. I don't have to put explicit version on here just for one word.
Yeah.
The whole song is clean.
Dude, that's a great point because sometimes I could relate to that. Like, well, one, like you said, your music will go further in that aspect as well. Because you could still carry out the same things, just without the curse words. You know what I mean? It's not too difficult of a task. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also the other part is like you said, like during the times I remember, like going with mom somewhere, like and I got the music, but I had to like be very selective of what I play. I can't play what I probably normally listen to in the headphones.
Yep.
Because she doesn't like to hear the cursing and stuff like that, or like she don't want to hear a rapper saying anything about bitch and all those different things. So I'm not gonna play that around her. But like you said, now like he's able to play that in a van with church folk playing your music without having to be like, oh shoot, I forgot about that part. You know what I mean? I forgot he says that. It's like it's always safe to be able to be like, okay, I can play this record.
Right.
And then people can be like, oh, who's that? You know what I mean? Oh, who's that on the side? I never heard this person before. Who's that? Start Shazamming the record. You know what I mean?
Yep. I might start doing that again. I might start making. I think you like planted the seed to make another part for this album or for this. I keep saying this album is not an album.
EP.
For this EP, and I could just do a bunch of clean songs. I'm gonna start putting a lot more of my songs out there on all platforms, but I could just start stringing together these clean songs because of that reason. He's back.
Yeah, there he is. You good? You said your laptop messing up?
Yeah, it just kind of froze up on me. I don't know what happened.
Man.
Bro. It just cut off. Like I had to restart it and all that.
All right. Well, we got a couple more questions. Well, even like going on with the EP, like I know you were dropping like close to the end of the year, like those where you got FG performances. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Do you plan on doing any of that anymore? Like, if it doesn't have to be records like off of the EP, just in general records that you have, like, did you want to, kind of start doing more of that? Because I thought they were super dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I am gonna do more. I actually have one of the songs I did one of those for. It was called No Keys. So I have 3 parts to that song. That one's part 1. So I got part
Yeah,
2 and part
that
3.
one's fire too. Yeah,
Yeah, that vibe is
that one's
fire.
fire.
So I
Yeah,
have.
when you start, because there's that moment when you start going off too. Like, I was
Yeah,
like, yo, I kept on listening to.
I get goosebumps
Yeah.
on that part.
Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna lie. I play it over again. I'm like, I gotta go
Yeah.
back. Like, I need to hear that again.
It's
Yeah.
like one of those instances where you can like feel the energy.
Yeah, it just immediately goes from, like,
So I got 2 other parts of that. I know I recorded one. I don't remember if I recorded the other one. And then I also have a feature that I recorded one of those for that I gotta release. And I did another one, and that video is done, but I just didn't like the FG performance on that one, so that's probably why I'm not gonna release it. I really just did it
a
because
new one that you did or that you already posted.
no, I didn't post it, but I'm saying like
Okay.
when I was doing those FG performances, I was choosing certain songs, and just while I was in the midst of recording them, I was like, oh, I know one of my friends, he really likes this song. I like this song, so I'm gonna do a performance of that one. And then I made it just to send to him, but I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna post this on Instagram because I didn't really like how it sounded. Basically, the song's good, but I didn't really like how it sounded. So I'm like, it was just so that Bruh could hear me sing the song live. But
yeah,
nah,
that's dope.
I'm gonna do more of those though, especially for these songs. I think it will be really cool, especially for like TikTok content.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
TikTok,
exactly,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you could have that blow up, bro, or leave like an open, like, verse type of thing. You ever see that, like, where you put your part and then like the instrumental where people can add something to it?
That.
Yeah.
I've been seeing that go viral a lot too these days.
That would be fire.
That would actually be crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Because it could pull out again, like Darneezy said, like it could pull forward a whole new audience. So
for sure.
if I do like the open verse, but then there's like a girl out there who usually makes that type of music, or a guy out there that usually makes that type of music. But I really say a girl because I never did a song with the girl. But let's say she like sings on there, or she starts vocalizing on there, I'll be like, whoa, like that's crazy. I couldn't get this if I were to, make like a snippet of me making some like crash out music or something.
Yeah, well, sure, you got some. It's okay. You got some like things to write down though, like ideas right there. You know what I mean? Go back to the podcast and be like, yeah, let me do that.
Oh yeah. He got the ad libs too, like the
Darnell, I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask.
because he actually met you in person, and I was like, oh, I never knew his real name. So
yeah.
I guess for the fans, they didn't know his real name is Patrick if they heard the project, but but I was cool with the little ad-libs. I caught that when I was listening to it. That was funny though.
Home, Patrick.
Yeah, come on. Is
that like, a real, or is that just like a little like thing that?
It wasn't sent to me. It wasn't like a actual voicemail sent to or message sent to me.
You just had someone like do it.
No, it's from a movie.
Oh, damn! What movie?
Oh,
you're not trying to give out the.
No, I can tell you. I can put people on now because I like when they ask. Like, I don't mind giving them the answer because.
Is it an old movie? I'm good with movies
though. I don't know what year it came out. It's probably like a fairly older movie.
What is it about?
This man trying to guess.
I was like, I'm thinking, I'm like, hey, you know me with the movies, man. I'll be on.
This man knows movies, bro.
Well, I can't use that word because it will give it away. But it's just about. It's like a murder movie. It's a murder movie. It's like the main character guy.
This man's not doing a good job.
No, I'm like, dang, that's kind of hard. Like,
yeah, that's tough.
What was the saying? Like, hey, Patrick, something. Hey, Patrick.
Yeah, it's like, it's like Patrick, I know you're there. Pick up the phone, you bad boy. What are you doing tonight? Right? But it like goes on for a little bit.
Yeah. Dude, that's
But I'll
dope though
tell
to even
you,
pull that to
no.
yeah.
it's
All
from
right, yeah,
this
what is
movie
it?
called American Psycho.
Oh, I've heard of that movie.
Christian
Oh, I thought that
Bale.
was a
Yeah,
TV
Christian
show.
Bale. Yeah. Nah,
It
yeah,
could
that's
be, but it's a movie. It came out in 2000. I looked it up.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Too.
it's the one with
So
Christian Bale. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So you're like, where's it? They meme it a lot now. Like
yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
the
how I
do.
know
meme is
about it
like
from the
when
memes.
he's
Yeah.
like walking through the business office with like the little headphones on, but he's
Yeah,
like looking
yeah,
serious. And it's
Yeah.
like
yeah,
how I go into
yeah.
work, but what I'm listening to. And it'll be
Okay.
like some goofy song.
Right.
What the
But
heck?
it's from
Okay.
that. Because I heard people
Dang.
talk about it a lot. And Christian Bale's like one of my favorite actors. So I was like,
Dang, bro.
okay, I'm gonna
I
watch
got
it
it.
because I seen it on
That's on the watch list for sure. I got right
I
there.
seen it on HBO Max, I think. And then I was like,
Okay.
okay, let me watch it. And his name on the movie is Patrick Bateman. So I was like, oh,
Mhm.
shoot, that's cool. You got my same name. And then, at that point of me making my music, like I was talking about just like relationship stuff and like women being weird, basically, all kinds of different stuff. And that's what he was like dealing with in the movie. And there was a scene in the movie where he was like trying to kill somebody, but you see how he's like psychotic. And then his phone, like his house phone rings. And then that was the message that was on there.
Oh,
It was like
damn.
an
That's
answering
crazy.
machine kind of.
Yeah. That's
But
dope that you even like took that. I mean, it's better than having SpongeBob, calling for Patrick.
yeah, I did. I was using that one for a little bit, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't really like that one as much because it's like it's more of like a goofy, unserious vibe.
Yeah.
But I was like the lady on the answering
that
machine
fits the vibe of the
Yeah,
Dang.
yeah.
especially
That's
when I like
crazy.
let the little ring noise play a little bit, and then you
Yeah.
hear her say that, and then people know my name's Patrick.
Yeah.
Like when they know it, they're like, "Oh, hey,"
yeah.
and they think somebody sent it to me, but I'm like, "No, it's from a movie."
Yeah.
Dang. Now I would have. Okay, yeah. I would have
Yeah.
never guessed it. Dang. I had to actually watch that. It's funny how they did memes with that.
Nah, for real. Speaking of things sent to you too, like man, that one song that you showed me, bro, with that one girl. I'm not obviously you're not to get into it, but would that ever, I don't think that will ever see the day of light, huh? Because that's probably
funny
more like
I think it's
personal.
on SoundCloud, but
Oh,
like
for
I
real?
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I would drop it on like all platforms.
Yeah, just what out of respect.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you. You're not gonna be like
What
Dave
the-
Blunt's, like
Dave Blunts. Dave
Bro,
Blunts.
just air out
Dave must be
everybody.
wilding out. Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, damn. Yeah, that's so
crazy.
funny.
First day out of the hospital.
Oh yeah.
That's
Bro,
Stupid.
he was my most listened to artist last year,
really.
bro.
Oh,
I listen to his music all the time, bro.
oh, for real. Damn.
I listened to like all of
Yeah.
his stuff that he had on Apple Music.
Yeah, I be listening to it because it's like
It's
I'm not gonna lie, I like his
It's
voice and it's
catchy.
catchy.
Yeah.
But the things he be saying, bro, I love
Yeah,
listening
it's
to it because it's
authentic.
like damn, like he does not like hold back nothing, bro.
Mhm.
Like I gotta respect it, like you know.
Oh,
But I remember I
gotta-
showed Darnell his on the radar freestyle.
Yeah, it was.
and
Yeah.
then
wasn't
but
too
Darnell
bad,
didn't know.
yeah.
He's like Darnell was like, oh, he can actually like rap, like
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think he was
you know what I
going.
mean?
Yeah, I didn't think he would have went in.
Yeah, once he hit that
I
inhaler,
judged the book by his cover. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, he be saying like he be having some like low key crazy bars, and then he always
Yeah.
says like crazy stuff, and you can hear like the authenticity in his music, and that's what I
Exactly.
really like. It'd be funny when
Yeah.
I listen to it and I like anticipate what he's gonna say.
Yeah, for real, yeah, because they be
Like-
saying some wild things, man.
The first song I heard by him was also about the hospital because he talks about
Yeah.
how he goes to the hospital a lot, unfortunately. But the first song I heard was called Hospital Bed, but he didn't even drop it until like last year. But I heard it, I think, in like 2023. But the hook is crazy. Like he's saying like crazy stuff, and I was like, "Who is this big dude?" Like,
Yeah,
that's crazy. He's talking crazy. And then I was
Yeah.
just listening to more snippets, and I was like, you know what? I'll check him out. but he goes hard.
Yeah. Nah, shout out Dave Blunts, man. Yeah, we gotta hit
Facts.
him up, Darnell. I'm gonna send that man's manager an email.
Dave Blunts,
to get a
man, at
Dave
the
Blunts interview.
hospital, man.
That would be
interview.
fire. Because we
Yeah,
talked
that'd be
about it
crazy.
before. I told you, I was like, damn, I gotta get his like
His,
the email,
his
you know,
manager,
for like the manager and all that stuff. Yeah,
we gotta get the manager.
yeah, that'd be dope as hell.
Dave Blunts.
So we got two
His
more questions.
manager,
Well, one is that
Jay Wiz.
yeah, it's probably on the thing like for booking whatever. But well, our last question is what we always end off with. But one more question that I want to ask, kind of just just kind of like out more from like music. What are your thoughts on? And this kind of includes us because we're kind of in that picture now. But what are your thoughts on hip hop media these days? Just in general, like what you see on social media, Twitter, et cetera, like, or a lot of these pages.
I like more of okay. So in general, to answer, I would say, it's kind of corny. It's like cringy a lot of times, especially for like Twitter and for like Instagram. And I say that because it's different from like what you guys do. So like you guys will bring up artists and just like have them showcase their like personality, talk about what they're doing and things like that. So it's more intimate. But then it's like most of the time, like hip hop media, I feel like they do, promotion for like new music coming out, which is good. It like makes sense. But then they also, I've seen people like cater to what they know will get them like more likes or more engagement. And it's kind of like, dang, it kind of just gives a vibe like they're selling out a little bit for that engagement. And I understand like people are trying to build their like platforms and stuff like that, but it's like a little less respectable because you kind of start to see a pattern of like everybody doing it. And then you see another person fall victim for it too. And it's like, I kind of want to see different stuff. Not like scroll and, 3 different rap pages are posting the same thing and they got like the same screenshots and stuff like that too. But
or just feeding into drama or anything like that negative.
Oh yeah, they love negativity.
Yeah,
and
it
sells, but I'm just like,
but like you said, the respect factor, and it's like you said, we all feed into it a lot too. We'll look at it and laugh or do whatever, but it's like you said though, at the end of the day, it's like, damn, like you lose a little bit of respect for some of the platforms. That's happened to us, like since we started this, like platforms that we would have seen. It's like now doing it, you kind of like look at certain pages, like, damn, you really don't even need to be like like you said, it's all business. I understand, make your money, do what you got to do, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like, damn, for what is it worth though?
Right.
To air out a lot of these people's like dirt and like drama or bring back like, things like that. So when it could just be about the music and the artist on display, like learning more about an artist, you know what I mean, getting to know an artist like you or whoever they're interviewing or whoever they're pushing. I'm sure more people want to see stuff like that, but teach their own, I guess.
Right. Yeah, they try to and I could get a lot of those media outlets, they just try to be like informative, just like by giving news, but sometimes it kind of falls out of what you normally see them do, which makes me like question it a little bit.
No, that's a good point.
It's kind of like if like the NBA page on Instagram were to start posting about like rap beef or something, it's like
what? We're not here for that.
Yeah,
like,
I'm here for like highlights and stuff. Like, what did LeBron drop last night? Like, that's what I'm here to see. Like, but then they're like posting about other stuff. I'm like, that's kind of weird. Like, they're doing it because this is what's happening and people want to see it.
Yeah.
So it's like, the ASAP Rocky situation, Tory Lanez, P Diddy,
Well, what was that one? There was that one NBA commentator. I think it was one of the commentators for one of the teams that said that Diddy always said he's like slipping or the ball slipping out of his hand. It must be covered in baby oil or something like that. Did you see that?
No, bro, I didn't see that.
Yeah, bro.
There's too many people out there saying
it was on Instagram. When I was going through Instagram, when there was one of those pages posted, like the dude, like because like, and it was one of those things where like he hesitated before saying it, but then he just like was like he knew what he was about to say too. I was like, damn, and bro ended up saying it.
That's crazy, bro.
That's so funny. But Darnell, you got any last questions?
Really, nah, just really, what is it like? I guess like how's your fan base been like since the growth of like since the last time we spoke like 4 years ago? Like, how's your
Oh, yeah, we seen them wrapped up numbers too.
rack up
Oh, yeah.
numbers as far as like, SoundCloud, and I think one of the posters was like you had a lot of plays. I think was it from SoundCloud?
The Wrapped one was from Spotify,
Spotify,
but then
yeah.
I do have a
Spotify.
SoundCloud one up there too. Yeah,
Yeah. So it was
the
that.
Spotify one or the SoundCloud one was for like 1 million total views on SoundCloud, because I used to look at those
Yeah.
every year. I used to want to get more plays,
Yeah.
and I would like pass it every year, but majority of the work is because of like timing and opportunity. So I like bought a song, like an open verse from somebody who I seen a lot of potential in, and then the song just like picked up plays and like it caught people's ears just because of like how big that dude was getting too over the years.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like reaping the benefits of just trying to basically like do what an artist does and like collaborate with people.
That's
And
dope.
so I would say I would like to have more of a specific fan base, but to be honest, I don't feel like I put in the work to target a fan base because I don't really know how.
Yeah.
Sometimes like the fame on TikTok is like short lived
Mm-hmm.
because somebody they'll make like one song, or they'll just start rapping and then make a song, and they got like 3 songs. One of the songs just happened to blow up, and now they got 1 million plays or whatever, over 1 million. They might try to get a record deal and stuff like that, getting offers, but it's like they haven't even
Got no
developed
track
like as an
record.
artist. So yeah,
Yeah.
they got no track record, ironically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
That's a bar.
it's like, yeah, literally. And so
Hey,
it's
you know what?
like,
Hey, you know what I do? No, it's like
yeah, no, facts, the art of rap. And so for me, I feel like now would be a good time, like if I were to have like a song go crazy on TikTok, because I have songs back from 2016. Obviously, they're
Mm,
not like work that I want to show off, but I do have a lot of songs that you could be like, okay, this is like kind of like a hidden gem.
that
So
FG portfolio.
yeah, yeah, I got a lot of songs. So now would be a better time to build a fan base. But really, I just feel like the longer I keep making music and stuff is just a good time to build a fan base. I just don't know how. It'll be like a
Yeah.
1-man machine.
Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
that is tough. It's something that we try to figure out as well. It's like
Yeah,
Yeah.
how
It's a
do you
lot of
get to that point? There's a
yeah.
lot of
right.
variables in it.
Yeah, there's a
So,
lot of competition out here. We're all trying to, be at the next level of things. And,
Yeah,
there's like thousands and millions of people ahead of us doing the same exact thing we're trying to do.
right.
We're trying to fit ourselves into a different lane to where it's like, oh, they never did this. Like people don't do what they do. Like
Yeah,
I like their style. I like how they do things differently.
right.
So
And you just will, as it goes on, you just kind of
yeah, as
build
it
that
goes on.
core. You know what I mean? Like, and that starts with just, like you said, it can go from 1 to 10 to 20 to 30. Like, I think the smaller that you build it, and just because I'd rather have a core base than, like you said, 1 million people that saw me off of TikTok, and then it might be short lived.
yeah,
But if you could have, to go from 100 people who actually like, damn, I want to go support this dude, then it goes to 200. It's like I'd rather just build. The smaller you build and you go up,
yeah,
you'll have people who actually will put in to you. Like if you were like selling a shirt or selling a merch or something like that, like those are the people who would that actually want to buy something from you. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
I think that's what we like to pay attention to, was like, who are the people who actually be like will actually want to invest that time and money into
Right,
you.
right. Yeah,
And then you give back to those. You know what I mean?
yep.
So,
Because the
all the
time,
rest will come. You know what I mean? So you just
yeah,
gotta, like you said, just stay consistent, keep going.
it's like a difficult thing, especially now because time is different.
Right.
SoundCloud don't have the same effect when you're
Yeah.
like putting music on there.
That's
because people find good songs and then they like push the good songs.
true.
So now they really just go on there to like listen to like people they heard on TikTok or like popular artists or even like songs like that they used to listen to. So now I feel like a lot of the new listeners just listen to like what's popular, and once that's not popular anymore, they kind of like move on.
Yeah.
Unless you're somebody who's like been established. So it is like kind of difficult, but I think like what you guys are doing is really good. And I think that you guys could be yourselves because you are, and doing that will like always feel better than anything else.
100%.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
big facts.
we're not chasing the narrative of negativity. We spread we're trying to spread positivity. We're spreading different.
And like you said, people who watch the podcast, if they watch the podcast, it's literally who we are in real life. Like,
very authentic.
Each other and
very
just have,
very organic.
like when they watch the real ones, like especially like with us, live and stuff like that. It's like we have real conversations, but we also joke on each other. It's like but we actually want. And then when we have guests, like we actually genuinely want to like get to know the journey, and all that stuff for our guests.
No, I just got one last question. Just like I guess like in the future, like who do you like want to collab with, or you got anybody in mind, or anybody you looking to work with? Just any collabs in general, like in the future.
Yeah. See, I've been kind of cool off of collabs.
Okay.
But like
in the future,
In the future, it would be cool to do like a song with like Dave Blunt's.
Yeah,
because it would just be hella funny.
Like that.
Yeah,
because I already
this man could just be hella ignorant.
On the song together. Hey,
yeah, I could just say like just crazy stuff. That's like get really real.
Yeah,
but like I've even reached out to like his manager about that too. So like that would be something that's cool.
It could be producers also. Like it doesn't have to be an artist.
Oh yeah, yeah, he could say that too.
Because you're still collabing with, it's still a collab
with producer. Yeah, he could definitely do that. Yeah, it's a good question.
To be honest, with producers, I don't really have like specific ones because really, like anybody could make a beat, anybody could make a good beat, and like one that I like. So I think just somebody just doing something crazy, like you make a beat and it sounds crazy to me, it would be cool. Like Benny X is somebody who's cool. He's a producer for Yeet. Like he got like weird beats. They got like crazy sounds in the background and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
One of the producers I did want to work with, his name was Benji Cold. I'm pretty sure he still makes beats too, but I got to buy like a beat from him and make a song with him that way. So like certain stuff with producers, I feel like it's more likely to happen because even there's another one. His name is XJ. He produced for like one of my favorite rappers now, Highway, but I got some beats from him too. One of the FG performances, my song called Gangy, that's what it's titled. He produced that one, which was cool.
Oh, dope.
So usually artist collabs is like way more expensive depending on who you want to, make songs with. But
that's a fact.
I think just like when I hear new or like newer artists now, I kind of try to think of like, oh, it would be cool to have a song with them just for fun, like a bucket list thing. But
just to have a song with them,
yeah, like Dave Blunt's would be cool because I know I could get that feature. Another artist would be DC2 Trill. He's under Lil Yachty's record label, so that
that dude,
that would probably be one that's like harder to get, but in the future, like something like that would be cool. And like other than that, I don't really know. To be honest, I don't even think I have other ones.
Yeah,
it'd be cool to get on a song with SZA just because I like SZA.
That'd be crazy.
I like SZA's music.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
I'll literally like, bro, if that happened, I'll go like, yo. This man about to
Yeah,
be
that'd be
Hollywood now,
wild,
right after that track.
man. Yeah, I like a few of her songs. Like, there's 3 that be like stuck in my head all the time, but
Yeah, she got a
that's
good
just a
voice too,
random
you
one.
know.
Yeah, she got a good
Shout out
voice.
to SZA.
She did good in the Super Bowl too. She did good in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, shout out to SZA, man.
Yeah, I don't make enough money for that feature though.
Yeah.
The bag for the features would be ridiculous.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
Hey, but it could happen one day, like like you said, like maybe she randomly hear
you
a song,
never
and be like, oh,
know.
this is dope. You never know how things happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like
Because there really be some big artists out there who like don't even like let people like you're like, oh no, I'll just do the track.
yeah.
Depending on how the relationship goes, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Sometimes it
it's
happens,
like
you know.
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's like oh yeah, DJ Mustard, like he discovered like Ella Mia, that did the boot up song and all that. Like
LMA?
Ella May,
Who you
is it
say?
Ella May? My bad.
Yeah,
Lamia.
Ella May. I was like, oh yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
Ella May, but like yeah, like her, it's like he
Wait, Mustard
discovered her.
found her?
Yeah, like I saw
Or-
like a little story of like he found her like on SoundCloud just randomly.
Oh, just heard her and like kind of helped
Yeah.
her, like,
And then
okay.
look at her now. She blew up. So it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, another like good outlet for that too is like TikTok.
Mhm.
Because there's been a multiplicity of times where somebody dropped a song and it was popular on TikTok, and then like a big artist reached out to them and got on like the remix.
Yeah.
oh, something like that. Yeah.
The most recent example of that I can see is it's this female artist. Her name is Georgiana. She's from like Indiana, and she had this song called "I Love Bad Bitches Too," right?
Yeah.
And that song was like blown up on TikTok and stuff. That song is crazy. The beat is crazy too. But she just got a feature from Glorilla. So Glorilla got on the remix of that song, and then it's been blowing up on TikTok too. So like you guys
They got a video to it already?
Yeah, yep. She dropped it. She dropped the remix
Recently.
with the video.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But the part that they keep
Glorilla
playing is Glorilla's part where she was like, Glorilla was like, they say shoot or shoot. Duke Dennis, what's up?
Oh
with
yeah,
you?
that's
that's
song.
where that came from.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, that's song.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. So Glorilla got on Georgiana's remix.
So now her track got even more boosted.
Oh yeah, it blew up.
Yeah,
it blew
dang,
up.
that's crazy.
And it already was like a big song. She dropped the video with the remix, and it got 1 million in a week.
Damn,
so it's
that's
like
wild.
Stuff like that. People will reach out. Like even like it's a rapper named Rob49. He's from Louisiana, I believe. But he got a song. It's called Vulture Island. I think there might be 2 parts to that song, but I think the first one was just him, and then he got Lil Baby for the remix. Now the song came out some years ago, but like I'm like stuff like that happens, bro.
They
You
could
drop
still
a
like
fire
bring it back.
song.
Someone's like, "Oh, let me get on that," like, and then revive the track.
Dude, Jello finna have a track with Glorilla. I seen that too.
Speaking of,
and he had a bro. He dropped dropped his Tweaker song.
I do never take it more than Jello.
That's crazy.
Hey, that man got features with Glorilla though, man.
Bro. It's crazy because even with Jello, that's a perfect example. He dropped that Tweaker song.
Right,
Lil Wayne jumped on the remix.
Yep, Lil Wayne. Yep.
He's got a feature from Lil Wayne now. Like,
like bro, how does that go?
Yeah, that's like crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so many artists had a bunch because I think like Lil Boozy and all these different artists are like, yo, T.I., like everyone was like, hey man, let me get on that remix. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
bro, Moneybagg Yo wanted to go on it too or something.
He should have did one of those remixes from like back in the days. You know how it'd be like it's like hella artists on the same song.
Ooh,
like, you remember,
he
should have just grabbed. He should have just did that. Like, he could still do it though.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
then he ended up getting a 8 million deal from Def Jam off that track.
Something like that.
Yep.
Like,
that's crazy.
Bro, what he should do if he does a remix of that though, to not like drag, I guess not to kill it, would not to be, or damn, what am I talking about? He could basically just not repeat the hook so much on the version with
Yeah,
everybody.
just let some of the verses, like at least let like
Yeah.
3 verses go in a row until.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
agree.
Just let
I
them go
agree.
back, like back to back to back, and then throw the hook in there again, and then back to
Yeah.
back to back. Just have hella
Yeah.
people on there.
Yeah, that would be crazy if you did that, bro.
Yeah, that would be hard.
This man tweaking like Jello is hilarious.
That man trying to hit
I
the
am
corner right
tweaking.
now.
For real.
I'm so
What? What was that?
woo. Hey.
Yeah, it's like this man turned into an airbender.
Hey, I'm swearing.
He went back to that question, bruh.
Bro, yeah, he's controlling the elements.
Yeah.
I'm dead. But yeah, last question is what's next for Fly Guy P, man?
What's next is just getting more music out there, because I have a lot of songs, like I said, just stored away. I usually share with people just so they can listen to them, but I don't put them on all platforms just because of second guessing when it comes to like streams. When really I should just put them on all platforms just so people have access to them, like if they come across me.
Yeah.
Because I ran into times where like I'll be in the car with my friends and I'll be like, oh, play one of my songs from Apple Music, and then it'll play a song where I'm like, oh, the mixing was kind of trash on this one, like I don't want to listen to it, go to the next one. And then the next one will kind of be like that too, and I'm like, dang, I got better songs than these, so I should put them on here. So what's next for me is just putting more of my music that could be like gems, just on all platforms for the world to hear.
Yeah.
If they come across them now, it's great. If they come across them later, it's great. So
do that, bro. Because like sometimes I'll go back to your SoundCloud. I'm like, I'll be like, oh man, this song's not on Apple. Let me go to now I gotta go to your your SoundCloud. So and another thing too, I think Tyler the Creator spoke on that too. Is like just drop the music. Like you know what I mean? Like don't think about whatever. Someone like if you think it's dope, drop it. Like all the rest will come with it. You know what I mean? Like whatever people say about it, whatever. I know he was saying something like that in the interview where he was just like, bro, just release the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't second guess it. You know. Yeah. So that's dope.
I say the same thing
man,
with TikTok videos.
Yeah. No, honestly,
never know.
Yeah, let me let the people know, man. Truthfully and Honestly EP by Fly Guy P, available on all streaming platforms. All the links, Apple Music, Spotify. You can also follow FGP on Instagram. All the links are right in the description. So, like I said, you don't gotta go too far if you're gonna watch the replay, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah.
Hey,
go click on that, man.
Like
you got it right over here too.
Like MCK said, it's 12 minutes.
Yeah, it's like
12 minutes.
It's like an appetizer, bro.
Yeah.
A little teaser.
Yep. 12
go
minutes.
listen to that, man.
5 songs. Short and sweet, but the impact lasts.
Nah, big facts.
And
it's definitely gonna be one of those songs you're gonna keep on running it back. You know what I mean? So
this timeless music, bro. I think these are all like pretty good timeless songs.
No,
and I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk too. Again, like I be going back and forth to that game. Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, I never played.
I could see some of these songs being in the vibe of that game, like Night City. Ooh. I was gonna do something like that.
Mashup? Yeah, do a mashup with Cyberpunk. It'll be dope as hell.
Yeah.
Or go to
the club in GTA.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, you gotta try that. But man,
a music video through the game or something.
No, that would be sick, bro.
That might be a vibe.
Yeah, you gotta try and do that. That would be dope, especially with Cyberpunk. I could definitely see that with Cyberpunk. But once again, bro, appreciate you. I know it was quick. When I asked, I was like, "Hey, you want to just hop on? Like, do an interview?" So, it was a quick turnaround. You know what I mean? So, I appreciate you for taking the time. Hopping on with us. Especially our first interview back. Now that we're probably going to start doing more interviews again. Kind of got us back. To get comfortable again on the screen doing interviews because it's been a minute since we've been on StreamYard. We've just been doing episodes after episodes. So Thanks for hopping on once again, bro. Dope music, and just keep it going, bro. Because I always love when you drop, man. Right? Just
Yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah, for
so,
sure. Yes, sure.
obviously we talk
Definitely,
on the
man.
side, but just in general, like
Yeah.
it's always dope when I see you like drop music. So
Yeah. I'm excited to drop new music too. I seen this thing on Spotify today. It's like I was getting plays from I guess the Spotify generated playlist called like New Release Radar, and I guess it'll just put some of my songs on there. So sometimes
damn.
people will just hear them from that. But stuff
That's
like
dope
that's
as hell.
cool. So it's gonna motivate me for sure. And truthfully and honestly, you'll be hearing new music from me.
I got
Hey,
that. Hey,
real quick, we could have
hey,
just ended at that, but
ain't
real
it?
quick, I wanted to
Hey,
ask too.
it's the perfect
You ever
way to
see
end
like
it, dog.
yeah, you ever try like I don't know how people do it, but like to like because I be seeing on the radar like
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, they just be accepting everyone.
Oh yeah, for real.
Oh,
Yeah.
So like, have you ever tried like submitting your music, like trying to get up on that stage? Of course, you probably have to get to New York or wherever they're at. I don't know where they're at, but
it might be in LA.
oh yeah, if
LA?
it's in I think it is in
Oh,
I don't know, it's either it's LA or New York. I don't
I
know. It's
thought it
probably
was
one of
New
them.
York, but it could be
It might
anywhere.
be in New
Yeah,
York
might
too.
be.
I don't even know.
Could
Yeah.
be.
I
in
just
New
know it's
York.
a green room.
Yeah,
For real.
right.
I
But you
feel
ever,
like
you ever, I can
it's a
see you
big
on, I can see
platform
you
at
on that
this
stage,
point.
like,
Oh
you know
yeah,
what
I
I mean?
could
I
do
can see you
that.
doing the track on there. That'd be dope.
I will see I gotta be more on my business aspect of the music too. So I will write in my notes to contact
Yeah, write it
yeah.
down.
Nah,
because
yeah.
I could do
Write
that.
down,
They do be having
write
random
down.
people on there.
No, for real, but I'll be seeing people. I'm like, bro, y'all just letting everyone up here at this point.
Nah,
Like,
pretty
Right.
much.
I saw some. Nah, I'm not even gonna say it on there. I'll tell you guys off.
He's like, I saw somebody.
Let me
on
stop
there.
myself
Oh
before
my
I,
god.
Yeah,
because
chill.
I'm trying to watch that, Darnell. I'm trying to be careful, but sometimes what I say these days. But but yeah, nah. Damn, I totally lost what I was gonna say. But
This man.
oh yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah,
Legend.
write down the on the radar, the open verse, challenge, all that stuff on TikTok.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Write all that stuff down, man.
Yep.
But yeah, everyone truthfully and honestly EP, like he said, truthfully and honestly check it out. You know what I'm saying? And truthfully and honestly let them know how you like it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Go check out our last episode as well. I think it was episode 77 or 78, one of the two. We'll be dropping the next episode as well sometime this week. We also got another interview next week. So yeah, we back lined up, you know what I mean? But
wing on my body.
them FG wings.
Like a key, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But yeah, appreciate you, man, once again. Darnell, you got anything else to end off with before we hop off?
Nah, man, just keep doing your music thing.
Sure.
Keep just trying new things. I mean, I like the new avenues that you're doing. So I guess changing up the sounds. So keep doing it. Just keep doing it.
Facts.
Just keep doing
And the platform's always open to you, man.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Thank you, bro.
100%. Hell
I
yeah.
appreciate you guys for having me. It was always fun.
Sir. Yeah. We gotta have you. We gotta have you on it. We gotta have you just as a guest one day. We could hop on the StreamYard and just do an episode from here one of these days. Then we could talk about just topics and whatever. So
any topics in the world.
That'd be dope.
Pop culture, stuff like that.
All that good stuff.
That'd be fire.
Hell yeah. Nah, yeah, we'll definitely do that. Yeah, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check us out on all the social medias, TikTok, Instagram, whatever else. We got X. And yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.